day 167
of the 29th year and beyond. Well, today is the last day of January, so tomorrow is February 1st.
Absolutely.
Which means we're 17 days away from the wedding.
Yes, the time has really flown.
Yes, it has. And I remember as we were preparing for our wedding, there was just so much to do in this stretch of time, just the hustle and the bustle and the stress and all the craziness that goes along with trying to get a wedding pulled together. So, I have a few suggestions. The first one is don't stress. Most of the people won't remember half of what happens on that day. Take some time for yourself. Just the two of you. Do something fun. Go catch a movie. Go bowling. Go walking.
On the wedding day?
No, during this week.
Oh, okay.
These weeks leading up. I'm sorry, during this week's leading up to the wedding.
Okay. Yeah. Because there's a lot of anxiety, and many people get anxious and start second guessing things, and just all kinds of, like you say, stress and anxiety, but it wasn't that way for me at all leading up to our wedding. And I guess for me, it just affirmed that I was making the right choice.
Yeah, because we had a lot of fun that day. I mean, my aunt had me running around looking for hat pins for my veil and don't ask. I didn't even know they made hat pins, but it took hours. I mean, I think to like 7 different stores and finally got on the phone and called and found some. But that evening, because we had a night wedding, it was beautiful because it was glass church and it was dark. And I remember we were getting ready to go down the aisle and we got so tickled we had to go back and start again.
Yeah, I kept hearing these stories from so many people about, the anxiety and the cold feet and stuff. So I was anticipating that, but it never happened. It never happened. I mean, and just like you said, we just were like, it was just so effortless, so peaceful, and so joyous for me. Yeah.
Well, maybe because we had only been dating for three months, we didn't have time to get cold feet.
No.
But yeah, find something, relaxing for you two to do in the next, couple of weeks. Something really, really just calming. Maybe go to a spa, and have a massage or something, something that will just relax you. Because I remember that day. Do you remember at the reception the next day?
I do. Because we got married on a Friday evening,
right?
Very intimate ceremony, and then Saturday, the next day, we had the reception, and I remember thinking that, oh my goodness, because all we had to do was show up for the reception, and it was such an exhausting day because there's so much excitement, and you got family and friends, and everybody's pulling on you. Everybody wants to spend time with you, and I remember thinking, how does anybody do this in the same day?
Exactly.
Because it was exhausting. It was exhausting. It was enjoyable, but it was an exhausting day. And if we had to have the ceremony and then do the reception all in the same day, I would have been toast.
Yeah, the reception was in my backyard, and I remember we needed ice. And do you remember we went to get the ice?
We ran out and got ice.
Ran out to get the ice so we could get away from the people because it was just too much.
We just needed an opportunity.
We just needed a minute. just
to breathe. I mean, it was exciting, and of course, everybody wants to spend time with you and family, friends, folks you haven't seen in years, and all that kind of stuff. I mean, and you enjoy it.
Yes.
But it was just like, we needed an opportunity to exhale. It's just like, okay, let's just take this opportunity to run out from our own reception to get ice.
Oh,
and that's funny.
We did, yeah. And it was a good 15, 20 minutes before we came back. It was good. So, with that said, looking forward to the ceremony and all the family coming in town and all of that. But take some time for yourselves.
Take some time for yourselves. But the marriage is the real focus.
Yeah.
The wedding, that particular day, of course you want it to be beautiful. You want it to be perfect and all of that. But don't stress out about that day.
Right.
Enjoy the day and commit to the lifetime.
Get those vows written.
until tomorrow, if the Lord says the same.
Bye.